Silent Hill 2 is rated M by the SRB.
Greetings there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm James Virgilis, and that is James Sunderland. And we welcome you to Silent Hill 2 once again. Oh yes. Okay, so we're in the Labyrinth right now. We had a mild run-in with Pyramid Head. Not a deadly one, let's just say this time, which is good. No one died. But apparently Maria, has resurrected from the dead and is waiting to get it on with us. So that's a good way to go forward. So let's go. We ran into this door with a bloody newspaper, so let's take it out. Look at it. Yes, look at the ground. There's a newspaper on the ground. It's stained with something that looks like blood and partially legible. Gotta love it. The something of a man identified as Thomas something, lumberjack, I'm assuming age 39, has discovered in the something lying something the probable cause of, I'm assuming, death as multiple stab wounds to the front of the neck and the side of the torso by a sharp-edged weapon, like a knife maybe? The estimated, I guess, time of death was somewhere between 11 p.m. and 12 o'clock midnight. Interesting. Due to the signs of struggle in the room and the lack of a murder weapon, police are, I guess, considering this homicide to be open as a murder investigation. Call the CSI. Let's do it. Furthermore, the fact that the cash in the room was untouched and Mr. So-and-so something history of drunken and violence, the, I guess, police something at that something was not a robbery, something of a crime, something. Beautiful. Beautiful. Anyway, let's get the CSI action and, you know, all the criminal minds and stuff to there. Let's do it. Anyway, let's go through the door. And yes, even if you're going with melee weapons, you probably want to get the shotgun out for this part. Just saying. What's this? Newspapers are scattered all over the walls and the floor. It seems nothing of interest. But one has today's date. That's kind of strange. And what is the date, James? That's the question.
Daddy! No!
My, oh my. Alright, so we have the Abstract Daddy, which can really be a little bit of annoying, but you just want to keep on him and hit him with the shotgun and just make sure he doesn't pull you under the covers. Great time to reload there, James. You dead?
Are you okay? Angela, relax.
Don't order me around!
I'm not trying to order you.
So what do you want then? Oh, I see. You're trying to be nice to me, right? I know what you're up to. It's always the same. You're only after one thing.
No, that's not true at all.
You don't have to lie. Go ahead and say it. Or you could just force me. Beat me up like he always did. You only care about yourself anyway. You disgusting pig.
Angela.
Don't touch me! You make me sick. You said your wife Mary was dead, right?
Yes. She was ill.
Liar! I know about you. You didn't want her around anymore. You probably found someone else.
That's ridiculous. I never...
Wow. All I can say is wow. Wow, that's, So we get a little bit more into Angela's story a little bit here, so... Don't really want to get into too much because there's other channels for that. And plus, I probably will get into it later on throughout the credits. Just say that she's been through a rough childhood, let's just say. And I do have to say that's a knockout. TV on the head, knockout. Anyway, let's go. All right, now for one of my favorite parts of the game. Oh yeah. All right, let's go through this door. This is slightly morbid. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we got a puzzle here. This is going to be affected on your riddle difficulty a little bit. And apparently I got a scratch in my ear for some reason. Anyway, so if you guys really hate me reading stuff, you're going to love this part. So anyway, let's check out these mannequins, I guess. His face is covered with a piece of paper. There seems to be something written on it. This man was hung. The crime of thievery, justice, and revenge has been served. All right, and this one. This man was hung for the crime of counterfeiting. Justice and revenge has been served. Okay, I'm not going to go through all the time. Many of these seems to be criminals, and they go through different things of what they were accused of. Or executed for. This man was kidnapping. This man was for arson. Bodily injury. And swindling. So what's the dealio, basically? Well, we need to find... We're going into another room. Kind of remember where these... what placement is for what crime it was. Because that will come into play later on. So let us go down the hallway. And before we go through that door, let's... Actually, let's go through this door. Why not? Let's do this. Alright, so we got a gate, which doesn't seem to be good, and we got, well, let's see this. You can't turn the handle unless you remove the handcuffs. Okay, so we need a key. The puzzle is where we get the key. So let's go in that door. Alright, a couple signs, that's great. And 6 nooses. It's not dark at all. Anyway, let's see what the sign says. So notice. And that does not exactly say what is on the sign right now. But anyway, only the sinless one can help you here. Mistakenly pull on the criminal's rope, and your reward will be more to you than the shape of your most wondrous wonder what? Again, don't you love how I actually read this? Basically, if you pull on the wrong noose, we're looking for, obviously, I guess, the innocent one that was falsely executed. And if we pull the wrong one, we just have to fight some monsters, that's all. Like some line figures, that's all. Alright, so here is the riddle. Let's check it out, shall we? And I'm not going to talk like William Shatner. Anyway. That is all you wish to say. It is never justice nor retribution. We may visit death upon its head. The sinner, but no... Well, we're not supposed to do that because it's totally different from what it is, which is interesting. He committed an evil crime. He turned a happy home into a pile of ash. For that, he must die. And it sounds like arson to me. They also committed crimes. They tried to fraud and trick others, so their reward is too natural. Sounds like swindling. Yeah, actually it does sound like swindling. Even he can't be forgiven, my friend without a left hand, and his death bothers me not. No left hand? It's not attached. Probably would say harm, bodily harm. Yeah, that would probably be bodily harm. And what of him? He is also not sinless. There will be only one who is innocent. The missing child was nowhere to be found, so there was no proof of his guilt. His death was a tragedy. That is all I wish to say. It was neither justice nor retribution. Okay, so on easy difficulty, it's pretty much spelt out right in the last line of who is the innocent one. It was the kidnapper, because the child was not found. There was no proof, so it was hanged for no reason, supposedly, anyway. And the kidnapper was over here. Over here. James, you want to... Okay, let's do that again. There's a rope hanging from the ceiling. Do you want to pull it? Yeah, let's do it. Alrighty, and that is all we need to do. We go back to the other room. And we go into this room. And, oh, what's this? There's something on the ground where the kidnapper was. It is the key of the words. I need to speak those words that come out of my mouth. It's the persecuted. Alright, that's good. So the thing is, if you pulled on the wrong one, come back into that room, and then come back out to this corridor, there'll be a couple line figures roaming around, and you can pretty much just kill them and go back and do it again. Beautiful. Let's go on. Alright, let's go get kinky with some handcuffs. Oh, come on, James. You want to take those handcuffs? We're going to go check out Maria. So, the handcuffs would be good. Who cares if they're bloody? Come on. Don't leave them there. Come on, get the handcuffs. No? Oh, missing out, James. Just saying. Okay, let us go down this watery way. That is locked. We cannot go in there. Now, what is over here? Curious.
Maria? Maria? Maria, no! What happened to you? Why? Why? Mary.
Holy cow. Wow. Maria has died yet again. Holy cow. I don't really want to say. I said like she got a little kinky before we actually got there, but yeah, I think it seemed a little inappropriate to say that. But anyway, the door seemed to be magically open now, so let's continue on. Health kit. Sure. Health kits are always nice. And what is going on over here? Holy jeez. Apparently we have walked into a graveyard. Underground. In apparently a house of some sort. We got some shotgun shells. And let's see, tombstones. The name of the tombstone is too scratched up to read. Okay. We have a stick. The name described on the tombstone. Merton K. Trader. Alright. And that is too scratched up to actually read. I think there's something behind here. Yes, there is. Got some shotgun shells. And what is over here? We got some more shotgun shells. Anything else? No, there seems to be something over here. Let's check it out. And we got an ampule. Awesome. Okay, let's take an apathy is described here. Oh. This felon drank one last bottle of ale before he was executed. Laid here for his eternal rest. Okie dokie. It's too scratched up. That apparently is a save point. I wouldn't say it's scratched up. I would say it's more destroyed than scratched up. The name described on the tombstone. Walter Sullivan. Now there's an interesting name that we've actually heard a few times already. So these seems to be kind of fresh, because, you know, they're kind of dug out. Let's see who these tombstones belong to. A name is described on the tombstone. Eddie Dombrowski. We know an Eddie. We don't know his last name, but we know an Eddie. How about this one? There's a name ascribed on the tombstone. Angela Orozco. We know an Angela. We don't know her last name, but that's interesting. Let's take a look at this one, which apparently is really deep for some reason. The name is inscribed on the tombstone. James Sunderland. Oh my god. It's our grave. So what exactly is beyond our grave? I guess we'll have to find out. Let's go.